Hello everyone, welcome to today's NexTorch factory show. I'm Marco, nice to meet you. And this place I'm standing here is the NexTorch headquarters, also the factory. NexTorch, it was established in 2005. And we have a factory here. We also have a international sales office in Guangzhou and a international branch company in Germany. And today's show, I'm going to introduce what NexTorch factory looks like. So let's take a look. Go. Okay, now at the first side, let's take a look at our wall of honor. Let's have a rough look at the honors. For example, like this one is the high-tech enterprise. For example, like this one is a most advanced enterprise. Okay, and over the years, NexTorch also participate in a lot of activities. For example, like our engineers will participate some competitions, and they are really excellent to win some awards. For example, like this. Okay. And around this part is about our company's products. For example, I think these two logos are very familiar for some of the industrial clients. Let's see, this is the Red Dot Awards. So from 2006, NexTorch has won 4 Red Dot Awards. This one, and that one. Also, we win a lot of other international awards like the Asia Outdoor Awards and like this one, and also some special design awards. So this is some of the NexTorch products that shows our innovation. Actually, we have put a lot of monies on the innovation on R&D. This is very rare in some factories manufacturing flashlights. For example, we have over 30 R&D personnel, and this is very high ratio. I mean, in all of the composition of the personnel. And also, NexTorch follows strictly the ISO, and we're also BSCI certified. So no matter for OEM or ODM, we have no problem. And of course, we most focused on our own brand, NexTorch. And now NexTorch has developed from a small brand to a worldwide famous brand. Our products are sold to over 100 countries worldwide, and especially in tactical room, policemen or soldiers trust us. And this is because we focus on the development, we focus on the quality, and we focus on focus on communicating all the time with the professionals from their needs, from their experience. They feedback to us, and we develop and test and develop and test again to make perfect products in the end. So this is the NexTorch Wall of Honor. Let's go to the next step. This area is our CNC machine workshop. Let's take a look. First, this area is the raw material warehouse. So you can see a lot of different tubes, different sizes. Let's take a look. So there's the tubes here. This is the new tubes, just imported, and from this size, you can see different sizes. A flashlight may be very small, but actually it's made of very thick aluminum tubes like this. You can imagine how many processes it will go through. Okay, so there is some other materials, a lot of materials right here. Okay, and now I enter into the CNC machine area. This is the overlook of this area, and you can find there's a lot of CNC machines. I roughly counted there are over 40 machines right in this place. Example like this, very certificated machines with a lot of buttons. Okay, so this is how the flashlights make the tubes like this. Okay, from raw material and to cut the tubes like this. There is some more half finished products. Okay. Now let's go and take a look. This is some news for different size flashlights. Okay, there is some small size and also some bigger size. And from this area, some other CNC machines, maybe we can take a look inside. So now there is one finished. Okay. From this area, the chips were cut to pieces, flashlight sizes, so they can put it into that machine to make it a half-finished product of the flashlight tube. Okay. And actually a flashlight from raw material to a finished product will go through hundreds of processes. And this is one, some of the machines, they will go through some of the processes. You can take a look. Okay, now as the flashlight is made up of very small different parts, so now you can see different machines may produce different parts. So they all store here. And this is all half-finished parts. They're waiting for next steps like hard anodizing, and they will be sent to hard anodizing. For NexTorch, most of the flashlights are hard anodized by level 3, which is the highest level. And all these materials are aluminum, space aluminum, and all with very high quality products. So this is the CNC factory workshop. Now let's go to the next step. From this area you can see, which is our quality control star, our innovation stars, and some of our other very good employees. They are all working very hard and and they offer a lot of energy to this factory, and also a lot of awards for them. So every day we record everything. For example, different workers or staff, they will be related to different jobs. So whether they have done it or not, all recorded here. So this is a board for the everyday jobs. Okay, so let's go to the next site. Okay, the last part is about the CNC machine. That's more of the outside, the shape of the flashlights. But now let's go to look at what is inside the flashlight, the circuits and the chips, LEDs, and how they assemble to a real flashlight. Let's go. So this is a dust-free workshop. So to enter this room, we need to wear a special anti-electric clothes. So this is the clothes I have to wear. Just like this. And I have to wear a hat to prevent my hair drop to the floor. Okay, let's go. There is this machine here. It must be make me very clean to go inside. Okay. A lot of wind here, so very noisy. Okay. I have to turn myself around for 360 degrees. Okay, now it's finished, and I can go inside. So here is our SMT Patch Processing Workshop. Let's take a look. So a lot of machines, very advanced machines, and the chips, raw material of the chips is right here. They will go through different processes to become a real usable chip. So let's take a look one by one. So on this side, I think there is some paste to paste the circuit to the board. Okay. After finishing that steps, the chips will be sent to next step. So one by one. On this side, the chips will go to the next step. They will be. It's very difficult to understand for someone like me, but. Very high-tech process. Okay, there is some metal ducts put onto the chips, and after that they will be sent to the next step, as you can see right here. Both these two are the patching machines. So the circuit boards will be patched with the circuits and to go to the next step. Okay. Now let's take a look this area. on this side, because different chips, there's different designs. So there is some different boards here for different flashlight models. Okay, a lot of different models. They all recorded here and to use for production. Okay. And after finish all the patching processes, now let's go to this area. We can see all the finished products of the chips. Let's take a closer look at that. Very delicate, perfection, very perfect, and very accurate chip boards. All the circuit boards that will be used inside the flashlights, of course they will go through some tests before they can really put into use. So this is some area for test, and our QC team will be here for the inspection. Okay. Now, as we already have these boards, so how's the next step? Let's go to the assembling workshop. On here, as you can see, here is the welding, electric welding lines. So we have some workers here already working. Let's take a look how they do it. Yes, there is still some other circuit parts. I need to weld it onto the boards. The staff is very experienced and very fast. Okay. So this is the finished product for this part. I think that is a button. It's a button. Okay. And all these finished parts will be stored here, and they will be sent to the next step for to assemble with the body of the flashlights. So on these parts, there is a production line. For this part, they will assemble the LEDs and the circuit boards to the tube of the flashlights, and also the reflectors, all put them together to glue them together. By using this machine, it's very quick and very secure. Okay. Now that is a whole line. Actually, because we have so many different models, so different orders and needs a special team for a special item. So this is, for example, this team is for the production of the actual NexTorch 2000 lumen flashlights. It's a very hard sell item, so there is I think about 10 staff here. And on the next part there will be other lines for other models. So as you can see, that is line 1, line 2, and that is line 3, line 4, line 5, 6, 7. We have 7 lines here for different orders, different models. So that different parts will not be mixed together. And for this part, this is for our latest CNC 3030 version 2. So this is the line for the CNC 30. Okay. And after all the assembling process is the final, the final version of the finished product will be sent to here. Okay, so now at this stage, the torch is already fully assembled, and this machine is used for printing or laser the logo. Actually, laser the logo onto the body of the flashlights. Let's take a look. Okay. After all the processes, now this is the finished product. Okay, so the next two flashlight with logos and everything. So, okay. But there is one step before they can really put into the package. That is the test. So let's go. This area is our laboratory. Okay, all the tests will be done here for flashlights. Let's go. Here you can see a lot of different devices for different purposes. Okay, this side is some devices for testing waterproof, and for this side, a very big sphere. This is used for the lumen test. And on that side, there is some other machines for temperature test, something like that. And for that one is for the battery. Okay. So let's have a little bit detailed look in this sphere. Excuse me, can you show me how to demonstrate the testing? Okay, so let's see, it's very big sphere, and inside this sphere is very clear and white inside. So the engineer just put the flashlight and light it up, and now he closed the sphere, and about 20 or 30 seconds, the specs of this flashlight, lumens, color temperature, and the light intensity will be automatically calculated and shown in this screen. Okay, so you can see clearly all these specs for this flashlight. It is quite sophisticated but accurate machine. Okay, thank you. So for the next step, let's go and take a look at the waterproof. Okay, we use this flashlight again. So this is 3 machines. They're all used for test the waterproof. This is the very entry level IPS 1 to IPS 4. It monics the rain. For this one, it will be IPS 5 and IPS 6. This is for strong rainy weather. For example, if this flashlight used for outdoor activities, sometimes you may encounter some very bad weather. So this flashlight can put inside this room and have a test of very strong rainy weather or some other very bad weather, very high humidity situation. And in this area, you can see there is very secure machine. So this is actually used for the IPX7. That is very high level, 1 meter waterproof. So the preset is 1 meter. When you put inside, is 1 meter waterproof. But you can adjust the device to as far as 60 meters deep waterproof stress. Just put inside and keep it close, and use this machine to test. And now I would like to show the test of this IPS4 machine. Okay, so this is the machine. You can see. Let's put up the lights. Okay, and just put inside. Close it. Okay. So I think this is the button. Okay. Thank you. So now the device is working. Excuse me. Normally, how long will be this test? 多长时间测试？ Okay, it's about 10 minutes test. 10 minutes test. So the machine is working. Okay, let's go to the next step. On this area, these machines, these devices is used for, this is also for very high, very strong rainy weather checking, but that one is for the temperature. That is for the temperature. Also, this one, this two, also for the temperature. For example, like this machine, it can test the temperature from below 60 degrees. So this is the machine. And for this one, the range of the temperature is below 20 degrees Celsius to over 60 degrees. So the test is very easy. Actually, I just learned from my colleague. You can just open the power and to, okay. Okay. I just stop it. Okay, and you can set the okay, right here. You can set the temperature as you want. For example, like 25. This is maybe a regular temperature, and you can just put it on. Okay. Okay, so now the temperature is getting lower and lower to my setting temperature. So this is used to monitor the normal usage of the flashlights under a certain temperature, how the runtime of the flashlight or something like that. Okay. So we have some other machines right here, some for the drop test, and some for other purposes. And at this in this area, we will test the beam distance. So the target right here on the wall is used to check. For example, actually the beam distance is by calculation. For example, we check here. This is the 2 meter from the wall. So test this. There is some figures come out. We can use this to calculate the exact beam distance. So actually there is also a machine here. The computer will show the exact beam distance as we test. Okay. Thank you for today's NexTorch factory show. After all the processes of the manufacturing, This is the finished product of NexTorch item. This is the TA15, some of our latest item. So very nice item. The last part, I would like to show you something about the durability of our products to prove our capability of the flashlight. So this is the flashlight. Let's do this test. For example, like this. Okay, it's still working. Okay, over 2 meter or very high meter drop. The flashlight still working. This is the NexTorch quality. Thank you for your watching. Thank you.